Awesome. Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
I know, good to see you too. I expected you to be in like the notorious TikTok studio, so this is a different space for you seeing you
Oh,
in.
I actually just switched out from that studio. I was there from June on, but now I'm at a different place.
A lot more light. I like it.
Yeah, it gets dark in there.
Yeah. So Light Switch is officially out, and after you teased it for so long, how do you finally feel now that it's out in the world?
I'm happy that people are no longer going to be what do they say nowadays? Coming for me on
Yeah.
Twitter. It's kind of hard to open that up nowadays, but like it's well, I mean, now that it's out, everybody's super happy. So it was hard for a while. I felt like I was being
It was pretty dicey there for a while. You had like threats coming at you, like release it now. Like I saw a duet where like some dude was threatening you, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I know which one you're talking about. And my literal security team had to be on, like, this isn't like a joke, like kind of like on not high alert, just average high alert. Just
Oh, since you teased it for so long, did it really take you that long to finish it, or were you just like stringing everyone along and teasing everybody? Was it like a game?
it's a bit of a hybrid of both. I came up with the idea on TikTok because we're in the pandemic. We see like not a ton of people every day. It's nice to gauge uh, an audience reaction off of a song that you're working on, and I don't know, it just kind of hit me, no pun intended, like a light switch, and it's so corny.
Oh, you have like a built-in emoji. It's like you have your own emoji and everything now for it. It's perfect.
When we were deciding what the single art was going to be, we just were like, sure, we could use a nice picture of my face, but let's actually just use the light switch picture, like the one that I took in Conway
Yeah.
Studios in Los Angeles.
That's hilarious. Well, like it's funny because you've been one of the artists that's like completely embraced TikTok. Because
Yeah.
some people I feel like feel scared of it. Like you literally made full songs on TikTok. You
Mhm.
like have had like a feud on TikTok, and then you like do different sounds on TikTok. Like, has there ever been a time that you've just like shared too much information, and then either you or your management was like, Charlie, we need to like reel it back a little bit.
Well, when I was sharing label phone calls, the Atlantic called me and they were like, "Are you really sharing phone? Did you record your phone conversation with your A&R and put it on TikTok?" Uh, I don't know. I guess I embraced TikTok because I just saw, like, in YouTube in 2005, there wasn't a huge lane for artists. It was more sketch comedy driven things, and that's kind of how it was on TikTok. And I'm thinking, there's so many, there's a lot of sad stuff going on in the world. I'm like, why not make people happy by inspiring people to make a song if they aren't even a musician? Maybe they can download what is it, GarageBand or Ableton or Pro Tools and learn how to make a song. That's really why I did it, because if I wasn't an artist, I would be a teacher. And I guess TikTok is a way to teach people in some weird way.
Hey, you have people like on there actually learning and making fun of you. So I feel like it's a win-win there. And it's so funny every time I see one of your TikToks because I'm a social media person.
Yeah.
I just imagine you sitting in your studio by yourself, like hunched in front of your camera. I feel like we need a behind the scenes video of someone recording you, like influencers in the wild.
Well, no one's allowed. No one's allowed to film me inside. And to that point, everyone's always saying, "Oh, how you just came up with the song on the spot?" Yes, I did, but you're not going to hear the 9 other songs that are horrible. Yeah, you're only going to hear the good, what I think is the good stuff.
So when you're like releasing the songs and whatnot, it was funny because in one of your videos, the fans went so far, like kind of like the Swifties. They went so far into being like, he blinked 14 times. He's
Yeah.
releasing it on the 14th. Do you ever think that much into it and put clues in those videos? Or you're just like, man, they're just going with it.
I mean, the song didn't come out on the 14th, so I think that theory was wrong. You know what's crazy to me is, like, and I know what you mean about the Taylor Swift, we'll call them ice cream cones, that are kind of interwoven in her music videos, and her vernacular when she's writing online. But I always looked at that as, oh, well, she's superstar Taylor Swift. Of course, her fans are going to be more rabid and care about her personality. In the past, I always felt like people knew my music but didn't really know me as a person. And now, this past year, people are like, I have a clothes account where people are analyzing what sweater I'm wearing and when I got it. I'm like, that didn't happen to me 4 years ago. I'm 30 years old. I'm not used to. I never thought I would achieve like a cult fan base like that.
Oh yeah, you
TikTok.
have it now. Now you have security having to look out for you. I mean, you have the cult fan base now.
Yeah, I could live without that. I don't love that. I like to be as normal of a person as humanly possible.
Well, so now that the song is out, I actually was looking on Twitter and you said that there was a part of the song that you were purposely not showing everyone on TikTok. Like, what part of the song was that? Like, I'm so curious.
Well, it's at the end. How should I say this? It's at the end. It's before the third chorus. You know how to just make me want to, and I couldn't say the word that I wanted to say. Just think about this. It rhymes with the word that I end up saying. I couldn't say it because it's a little, it wouldn't, you guys wouldn't play it on the radio. So I just replaced it with the word, you know how to just make me want to, and I was like, okay, maybe they'll just use your imagination and just figure out the word that I was going to say there. That maybe rhymes.
I mean, to be fair, we did hear the dirty version of the song on your TikTok, so you could always release a dirty version later, right?
I could put that version out, and that version exists. In the second verse, right? It's so bad when you walk like that. Walk is a different word in the other. Oh. I grew up with edited versions and explicit versions and people bootlegging songs before they came out. Like you know who really inspired me to leak the song early and kind of show the process was the Kid Leroy when I made Stay with him, Blake, and Omer. And I'll never forget it. We wrote the chorus, I did the same thing, I told you that I never would have told you I changed. And he like spit that melody out right from my piano part. And I was like, okay, let's take a month to make the production perfect, and then we'll show it to the his label. We'll show it to Ron, and he started filming. The video's still up online. He started filming him lip syncing the chorus that we literally just wrote 20 minutes ago. And I'm like, bro, why are you leaking the song that we just made? And he was like, trust me, the fans are gonna want it early. And then a year goes by, and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna try doing that, but I'm gonna kind of give them a peek at the songwriting process and make them feel like they wrote the song with me. So he's the main, and Nas, not Lil Nas X, like just like showing all their tunes before they come out. It's really ingenious and clever.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to do that now, and you were really one of the first people to do it because you showed a lot of the songs on your TikTok. Is there any song that you didn't show on TikTok that's going to be on the album? Yes.
I did a lot of videos on Light Switch. There's another song called That's Hilarious, which I'm particularly very excited about because it's one of the most, it's like the hardest song I ever had to write. Very painful time in somebody's life. And I kind of kept those videos limited. I didn't really show too many because there's so many layers in my music. Like there's like 5 synth layers, 16 drum layers. It just provides a lot of content, I guess, that's interesting. But I quieted that down for That's Hilarious because I don't want to give everything away.
Hey, I really like that one. That was the one you were like, this person's going to know it's about her. I'm pretty sure that was that song.
What's great, it's a huge compliment that, I mean, I want the goal for this is when this album comes out, I want everybody to know the track listing and I want everybody to be familiar with each song and hopefully not sick of it when it comes out. I don't think anybody's sick of Light Switch yet, though. That's pretty, what's cool is that there are people who haven't heard it and are liking it, so that's cool. It's a very weird.
Everyone here loves it. Your Nashville fans love it. I will say I'm super excited for whichever one that you posted on TikTok where you were driving. That one was just, and I don't know what song it was, but I love that one. I can't wait for that one.
I think maybe Smells Like Me. It's such a
I'm
weird
excited.
title. I love weird titles. I never thought I would love weird titles so much.
At least they're not like long and confusing like Fall Out Boy titles. So you got that going for you.
I write. Yeah.
Well, anything else you can tell us about the new album before it comes out?
It's the most vulnerable content you'll ever get from me. I'm not particularly very good at expressing my emotions. Sorry, my dad is calling me. I'm not very good at expressing my emotions unless there's melody attached to them. So you're going to get all of that on this album, the 12 tracks of it.
Yes, I'm so ready for it. Anything else you want to tell to your Nashville audience? We're excited for you to come back if you're coming on tour here soon.
Oh, I will come on tour there very soon. I miss Nashville, and I love everything about Nashville. And every time I'm there seems to be a new building going up. It's like a city that's growing insanely.
New building and a new restaurant, always.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time talking to us. I'll let you get back to making your TikToks.
Really good to see you, Nova.
Good to see you too. Bye.
Bye.